So I've just come into the office to record this video and found that on the wall. Not quite like me, I'd say, but I'll take it as it is. I'll better just rub it off and hope I don't get screamed at before I start this. What this is called, let's call it the 3-step format. Real basic, but hopefully it'll go a little bit deeper as to what we're doing. Most people, first of all, have a rough idea of what they want to achieve, but it just tends to be a dream. They don't really write it down, they don't really work out how they're going to do it or when they're going to do it by. So they tend to fall off the wagon within the first week or so. So the first thing to do is know exactly what you want to achieve. I would go as far as even setting a date down as to when you want to achieve this by, because the more specific you can be with anything that you want, the more likely it is that you'll prepare for it, plan for it, and take action on it. So let's say, as we're talking weight loss, as most people will be during January, let's say you want to lose 12 pounds by the 31st of March. So at the moment, it's a bit in the distance, so some people might even switch off, oh yeah, it will happen next week, it will happen the week after. So what we want to try and do is chunk this down a bit further to make it more manageable and also bring it into the more current time, if you like, to make steps easier. So as I mentioned, it's a 3-step thing. So first of all, number one, once you've worked out exactly what you want to achieve and when by, number one is, what could you do this month to bring you closer towards this target? So as this is a weight loss one, 12 pounds divided by 3 for 3 months gives you 4. So that will basically mean you'll need to lose £4 by the end of the month, or at the end of each month. That's pretty doable, especially if you plan for it as well. So straight away, it looks a little bit more appealing, I guess. £4 in a month, not too bad. Let's chunk it down a bit further. So number 2 is, this is monthly, let's put that out. Month. This, number 2, is week or weekly. So what can you do each week which will get you a step further to the £4? Well, if it's weight loss, exercise is going to be obviously a key one on here. So you could work out 4 times in a week. Could do more. Probably wouldn't do too much less, unless you're going to do smaller chunks and maybe do 5 or 6 workouts in a week, maybe 15 minutes each. But working out 4 times a week will certainly help you towards losing £4 a month, and losing £4 a month will help you towards losing £12 in the 3 months. So step number 3 is a daily activity. What could you do each day which will help you towards working out 4 times a week, which will help you towards losing £4 a month. Again, on the weight loss side of things, food is going to be a crucial one, and probably planning your meals. So plan daily meals. If you wanted to, you could swap this into the weekly one and plan your meals on a Sunday for the whole week. But just for this example here, this one is planning daily meals. So what you'd maybe do is on a Sunday, plan what you're going to have on a Monday, both breakfast, lunch, evening meal. Monday, what you're going to have on Tuesday, so that you are in control of as many variables as you can be to achieve this big picture here. If you have business lunches, etc., maybe look on a website at the restaurant you're going to go to, look at the menu and pick something, pick a first option and pick a second as a backup in case it goes. Reason being is because if you go shopping on an empty stomach, you tend to pick the food that you fancy there and then, and exactly the same as when you go out on meals as well. So just try and be in control of as many choices as you can, and by chunking it down, as I say, it just makes things a little bit more manageable. So choose what it is you want to achieve, when you want to achieve it by, what can you do each month that will make sure you are a step further ahead towards this, what can you do each week that will take you a step further to your monthly goal, and what can you do each day that will take you up to the big picture. And hopefully that should help you out a lot more than just hoping that something's going to happen.